Hey YouTube land, it's Tychondrius here doing another Tychondrius Travel Toys. Um, this is for another one of the Fortnite figures that is part of the second wave of Fortnite figures that Jazwares have released. Now these are the 4-inch scale figures, not the not the 7-inch ones that the McFarlane Toys have done. These are the ones by Jazwares, and this one is Calamity. So I'm assuming it's supposed to be kind of a nod to Calamity Jane, sort of Western style figure. So before I go on about the figure, I'll just bring in the packaging. So she comes in this window box packaging, and you can see an image of the character up on the right hand corner of the box. Let's see if that will focus in on it. And it has this orangey kind of yellow background. And then if I flip around to the back of the box, has Fortnite logo. There's Calamity, from Ranch Hand to Righteous Retribution. Another picture of the image of the back of the box. Also the coming soon, which includes, the Series 2 available now is Skull Trooper, Dark Bomber, which I've already reviewed, Battlehound. What's interesting about him is he actually has a removable helmet, Toxic Trooper, and a repaint of Havoc, and then more dropping in soon. And then there's just the legalese stuff. So hopefully that will focus on it. I'm not too sure. Just let's see if we can get it to focus a bit. Here we go. So here's the figure herself, and she comes with two accessories, but one of which is a weapon. The other one is like a figure stand, which also doubles as one of the connectable bases. So if you have more than one, this is the same. It's the same type of one that came with Dark Bomber. So if I just move my camera and do this, hopefully it's not too jerky. You can just snap them together with these pegs. You should just slot in over each other and snap into place. So you can do that, and you build like this other ones. I know there's a newer plate which is a clear translucent plate, but these ones come with this. She does have a peg hole on the bottom of the feet, so you can peg her in. It's at the front of the boot, so you can peg her into that. Her weapon is called a harvesting tool. It's pretty cool. It looks sort of like a old school. It looks kind of like a crossbow, kind of like a wooden stake crossbow to me. It has this big wooden stake in the center of it. I think it's supposed to be like a mallet kind of thing, because they're supposed to. I think they. I've never played the game, so I think they use them as a melee weapon as well as a harvesting tool for getting resources. So you have kind of a wood effect. This kind of metal pieces on it. There's a metallic butt stock to it. There's a metallic spikes, and you got all these other kind of bits on it, and then it's kind of a wooden handle. So the figure itself, if I just flip the box back around, you can see the whole image of the character. What's interesting is they've, instead of going with the character image, they've kind of done their own thing. So the figure does look like the character, but it doesn't look like the character 100%. So you have kind of pinkish hair, you have the face mask, you have a hat, you have the Western look to the figure, but as you can see on the box art, you have a short sleeve with kind of you can see the kind of wrists a bit with the gloves. You have these spiked gauntlets. You also have this kind of throw that goes over her one shoulder, and you have the spikes on the opposite shoulder. There is spikes on the image, but it doesn't have a bandolier. From what I can see, it just sits on the shoulder. She's wearing a corset. You can see it underneath this duster. She has this duster on over. You can remove the duster, but I tried to see if you can. It's pegged in here via the back, so this strap goes all around the back. It holds it all together, and this piece is part of the duster. So this is connected. The scarf piece is connected to the duster. The duster is connected to this bandolier with the bullets, and the bandoliers with the bullets are glued into place. So you can remove it. If you pry it off, you might be left with some unsightly holes on the back, but if you so want to, you can pry it off. The head, I think, is a 3-part piece. So the head itself, the face itself, is one piece. You got the hair is a separate piece, and I think the hat is also a separate piece. You can see they did use some artistic license on the figure as well. If I just get a zoom on it, the hat. If you look at the concept artwork or the artwork from the figure or from the game, you can see she actually has purple trim all over her. You don't have any of that purple trim on the figure itself. So even the boots, there's purple trim. It's supposed to be purple trim on where the boots are, but you don't have that. She has some cool looking heel spurs. She's quite articulated. So she has a ball joint in the head, which can kind of go forward, back. She has rotation. She has a slight bit of a tilt. There's a hinge as well as a ball joint, so you get some great rotation. There's an upper diaphragm, upper waist cut. Doesn't seem to be much in the lower waist. You got single jointed elbows that can just get a little under 90-degree bend. You have swivel in the wrists, and you have a hinge in the wrist, so you have articulation there. She has the kind of ball hinge socket legs, so she can do the splits that much. Now I'm trying to do this one-handed, so please bear with me. Her legs can go forward. She has an upper thigh swivel here. She has the dual jointed legs, so she has a dual knee joint. She has rocker ankles, which are pretty cool, and she has a tilt in the rocker ankle as well. So she has quite a lot of articulation. You can get some cool poses out of her. I don't have any kind of weapons that would be suited for her. I do have some at home, but as I said before, I'm on holidays at the moment, so I have like a 6-shooter looking thing that I think would suit her really cool, which came in with, I think it was the squad pack. But she's a really cool looking figure. And just for size comparison, here is Dark Bomber next to her, and because I have one to hand, here is the Hasbro Ryu from the games game line, I think it was called. I can't remember. It's the 2-packs that were in GameStop. Where you had a Marvel character and it's kind of like Marvel versus SNK kind of thing, or Marvel versus Street Fighter. So you can see the height. That's her standing on the base. So if I just straighten up Ryu's feet instead of them looking like they're broken, and get him to stand next to her. Sorry about the moving around. So you can see he stands a little bit taller than her, but they do stack up quite nicely. So all in all, really good figure. I do recommend picking up this new wave. I am trying to get a few of the others, but I'm going to see if I can hold off till I get home. So hopefully you enjoyed this video review, and as I say in my video reviews, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I hope everything isn't too jerky and too jumpy for you. So cheers guys. Please feel free to like the video, and feel free to comment in the comment section below. Cheers.